In this video I'm just going to cover a simple hand sifter that we use. It's literally two pieces. It's a nursery flat that you get from a nursery, and when you buy plants from a nursery sometimes they'll send you home with them. The two size flats that we get, sometimes it's got the larger holes, sometimes it's got the smaller holes. I prefer the larger hole one. They're about 20 inches square. The smaller hole one, what I usually do is cut the squares out, make them a little larger with a pair of sheet metal cutters or a pair of heavy duty scissors, sometimes a craft knife. If you get the one that has the larger squares, you're good to go. Now these are, like I said, they're about 20 inches square. You can get some hardware cloth at the hardware store in small rolls, and I go for the 1/4 inch. It's available in 1/2 inch square, 2 foot wide rolls will be the ones that I choose. And it's just a matter of measuring the base of the plant flat, matching it up with the base of the sifter. I cut it down to size so that the base will fit inside. It's a matter of just pressing it in and shaping the edges until you've got something that resembles this. Now when you use it, you can just get a container of some sort. Could be a wheelbarrow, could be a tub like this, and it's just a matter of taking the raw wood chips, sifting it in, discarding the heavy material, and what you're left with in your tub is the finer material. Of course, normally I use a particle mask because you don't want to be breathing this stuff in. It can be dusty, and this might be useful if you only need a small amount. We use it on our pots, our planters and our raised bed. If you have access to a pile that you are legally allowed to take some from, you might want to throw something like this in the trunk of your car and just pick some up as you need it. And this works really good. It's already broken down. The finer parts here are mainly leaves and small twigs. You will have worm castings and insect frass in this. Insect frass is basically bug poop. So you'll have, in this mixture, you'll have a mixture of the wood chips with some fertilizer. So when I put this on top of my planters and water it in, the compost tea filters down into the roots. Because I have earthworms in my planters, they create all sorts of tunnels. So every time I water, a small amount of this is leaching down to the root zone. And I found this is very effective. Like I say, not everyone has a lot of property, not everyone needs a lot of wood chips. And this might be a good solution for those of you that only need a small amount. And this doesn't, like I say, it doesn't take up much space. It's inexpensive, fairly inexpensive, and this might be enough to take care of what your needs are. So that covers my first sifter. This is a simple hand sifter. I have 2 other sifters. I've got 3 all up, but this is just something simple put together for those of you that only need a small amount. The other 2 sifters are a little larger, a little more complex, but still fairly simple to build. I will cover them in upcoming videos, and as my wife would say, don't forget to eat what you grow, and goodbye for now.